Innovation Fund North Carolina is a new opportunity for entrepreneurs in this state to access resources that may never have been available to them in the past.
This is an outstanding opportunity for young entrepreneurs.
It gives us a direct opportunity to come in and stimulate economic growth and development in our respective communities.
It's the fund that's helping the most vulnerable stage of entrepreneurship. From that idea to be able to take it, business plan, prototype it, figure out if the idea will work. That's what's missing right now in the ecosystem in North Carolina, and that's exactly what the Innovation Fund is filling.
We are excited at Catawba Valley Community College to be the lead organization in partnership with our founding partners, Fayetteville Technical Community College in the eastern part of North Carolina, and the city of Conover understand the value of what we're trying to do.
How do you bring it all together to show them that there's a difference between supporting an ecosystem of small businesses versus supporting an ecosystem of startups?
And the problem is, because there hadn't been a mechanism, an ability to move those ideas forward, we don't know how many of those we've lost. And I think what we'll find in the coming years as the Innovation Fund continues its momentum, that we'll see dozens and dozens of successful companies come out that otherwise would have been ideas that never would have made it off the idea stage.
Being able to provide them the education to learn how to be a business person, through workshops and seminars and formal classes. The added value that comes here is the mentoring that these people are going to get from seasoned business professionals that can work with them hand in hand in the actual creation of their business plan and ultimately the launching and operations of their business.
This has the potential to create jobs in North Carolina. This has the potential to change the ecosystem for entrepreneurship throughout the state.
The ideas they have are as diverse as the people in North Carolina, from manufacturing to tech to whatever the emerging trends may be 5 years from now. I think that's part of the strength. We have great intellectual capital here in North Carolina, and the Innovation Fund is helping to release that.
Entrepreneurship is a lonely business.
As an entrepreneur, you've got to wear all the hats, and I'm coming from the scientist background, and so that's what I tend to always keep important and in the front, but you quickly realize there's a lot more to it than that.
Having to put together our story in a structured way, so it's really forced us to be more disciplined. In fact, it's 3 steps, and then you're preparing each time, you're tightening your story, you get feedback along the way. I mean, it's just all good.
This program here kind of broadened my horizons in the sense that it helped me to understand that there's more out there than just what Raleigh offers. There's things going on at the state level that I can have access to as well, so I'm excited about that.
Almost every person that wanting to, start his own business is going to have to go through a process similar to this, and as money is tighter and tighter as we move along, I think anybody that has a small business that has the opportunity to apply for this fund, even if you don't think you're well enough along to win the bid, you'll definitely learn something from the process.
The great thing about the process was how the people worked with us, gave us feedback, and helped us nurture our plan so that it could be successful. Having a good idea is not a guarantee of success.
One of the hardest things for a business to acquire is investment capital. What I love about this program and what it's done is it's kind of taken that and said, listen, we know that there are hurdles. We know that there are shortcomings in the ecosystem as it exists, but we're gonna put our money where our mouth is, literally and figuratively, and provide some real opportunity to grow businesses that otherwise might not have gotten off the ground.
From the first notification, the communication, the emails, followed up by phone calls, telling us where we stand in the process, telling us what to expect, and then just a timely response. Oftentimes you don't get that, and so I think that's been very helpful and very courteous of those guys. And in our stage of pre-revenue, going to revenue within 2 weeks, it's been critical that we have that kind of communication.
They asked really good questions, and so it was sort of refreshing that I'm being evaluated by folks that understand the technology and the capability, and so they get it.
Currently, we're not manufacturing here, but that's always been our goal, and so part of that is a big component of this is how can we bring manufacturing jobs or distribution jobs back to North Carolina.
They showed a lot of interest in figuring out what are you doing, number one, and then how can we help, and that whole process has been very refreshing.
And having advisors and mentors guide us with, advising us, hiring the right people, hiring, executing on proper accounting methods and regulatory and so forth, it's get you a long way.
The program makes it very easy to get in touch with established business leaders and really intelligent people that can provide a wealth of information as to different perspectives that not just your product can take, but the manufacturing, the distribution, the marketing aspects of it. It's really a great opportunity to engage a really solid brain trust in a really short time frame and accelerate your business's ability to be the best that it can.
One thing that really separates this from a standard pitch is the tie to the community college and what entrepreneurs can do to help facilitate some interaction between students here, as well as be able to help out the community college as a whole and funnel some of that talent from the community college directly into employment, hopefully with some of the entrepreneurs here.
It's a great advertisement for us to be able to say we were part of the Innovation Fund process. And I can encourage other guys that I'm working with right now, coaching them through the entrepreneurial process. You need to talk to these guys at the Innovation Fund.
My partner and I are both veterans, and we took a lot of pride in the mentorship and leadership we were able to provide in the military, and then to take that further and bring it into business. And then to go even a step further and to do it with a startup business and provide an opportunity for our team to enjoy some real opportunities to learn entrepreneurship hands-on.
There's a lot of good ideas. I mean, we focus on what we do, and I met some of the other presenters and I thought they had great ideas, and so ultimately you can't compete without being out there and working, and this is an organized way to find out where the good ideas are and help them get it to market.
My whole philosophy is surround yourself with lots of counsel. And the Innovation Fund guys, I think, are a great group of guys to surround yourself with. But this, with many advisors, victory is sure.
I'm confident about my ability to lead this venture into multi-million-dollar status, and I'm having the ride of my life. I'm loving it.